Did you know that in Ontario there are over 230 species of plants and animals that are on the endangered species list? Hey folks, how's it going? I don't know about you folks, but I had a crazy week sitting at home in my apartment since Tuesday. It's now Saturday. I have not been able to leave because I've been waiting for deliveries to come that never made it. So for me, getting out into nature like this really helps to calm the nerves and kind of reset and reduce the stress. It's actually been scientifically proven that nature can be helpful to not just our stress levels, but our immune system overall. The Japanese have a thing called Shinrin-yoku that is translated to forest bathing, and doctors actually prescribe that their patients get out into a natural space for at least 10 minutes a day. Doctors in the UK are also starting to have these prescriptions. If we didn't have these natural spaces, more and more people would become more and more ill. In areas of urban cities that don't have any tree coverage, health expectancies are lower. So we really do need to have natural spaces for people to go and to relax and commune with nature, which is why I'm doing my fundraising for Ontario Nature. I'll link that down at the bottom for you that you can have a look. Ontario Nature, there's people. Hold on 1 minute. One thing about natural spaces in an urban area is you also have lots more people, wet and mucky dogs, and lawnmowers, chainsaws, and all kinds of other noises. But it's still more relaxing than sitting in your apartment for 5 days. Yes. Okay, so let's get back to this information about Ontario Nature. The current Ford government of Ontario has been doing pretty much anything it can to decimate any protections for the endangered species and protected areas in Ontario. They have enacted what has been colloquially called pay to slay. They are offering industrial type businesses or developers, just pay this amount of money and we'll allow you to build on this protected area. That doesn't quite work very well for our endangered species, of course. Here's a tip for you. If you're in an urban area and you can't get outside of the city and you want some quiet time with nature, go to a cemetery. Of course, I'm still close to a very major roadway, so I can still hear the traffic a little bit, but there's not as many people. And no barking dogs and no lawnmowers because the maintenance crew is not here today. So let's finish our conversation about Ontario nature. Hopefully this wind is not bothering. Let me do this. So the Ontario government has enacted some things that are, like I said, the pay to slay. And at least one company that had been proposed to be building on a wetland, Amazon, they decided to back away and not build where the Ontario government said that they could. Good on you, Amazon. At least they're good for something. And they get my stuff delivered to me on time, whereas some other companies, not so much. So, I mean, this is why I'm doing the fundraiser for Ontario Nature, because Ontario Nature and other environmental protection agencies in Ontario and Canada are fighting the current government and, of course, previous governments and any type of legislation or industrialists who try to build over or take over green space, farmland, or wetlands. If we continue to abuse and build over our natural spaces, soon our climate catastrophe is going to get even worse. Some people think that we are already beyond the tipping point. I'm one of those people. I'm not a scientist, but I mean, if you look at the news just in the past month, I mean, the West Coast is burning, British Columbia, I don't know, half the province is burning. The temperature out there has reached 49.6 degrees or something. California is burning. A large portion of northern Ontario has been burning for several months now. We have had several hundred fires over the usual average. The smokes have come down even into Toronto from 2,000 kilometers away. Here in Toronto, we've had some kind of strange weather. It's been hot and humid, which is normal for Toronto. It's been a little bit more wet than usual. Winter and spring this year, though, were particularly dry, so I guess we're making up for it now. I don't know. Plus, of course, we've still got this pandemic ongoing. So, I mean, these are the reasons why I am raising funds for Ontario Nature, to give them the ability to continue to fight for the rights of our endangered species, of our endangered and areas and farmland and green spaces, so that we still have these, so that generations going forward will still have these available to them. If we don't work on this, we are in big trouble. We already are. We need to take a good hard look at what we're doing and what we could do better to help. So please hit the button or hit the link down below with the information for my fundraiser. I would greatly appreciate it if you can contribute. Thank you so much, and thank you so much to the people who already have. I will list those people first name only at the end of the video. My goal is to reach $2,000. So far, I think I'm at 825, somewhere around there. So I still have a ways to go. It is right now August 14th. I will be starting my backpacking for Ontario Nature 2 weeks trip in Frontenac Provincial Park on September 26th, going until Thanksgiving weekend, Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. So stay tuned. I'll have some more information about that and some of the endangered species that are specifically in Frontenac Park. So thanks so much for watching. Comment below. Let me know what you think of our current climate crisis, whether you believe in climate change or not, why not, what you think of our current government here in Ontario, or what the government in your province or state is doing. to help out with any mitigation processes to at least halt some of the damage that we're doing. And what do you do to get out into nature? Do you live in an urban area like me and you come and sit in the cemetery to get some quiet? Or are you in more of a rural area so you're able to get out and play with some more quieter nature? Again, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later.